And here we are again for Adventures in South Korea Chapter 2. This is a third part in the series, and we're going to recap by going back to Daejeon, the rooftop, and it's the beginning of 2016. So still with the balcony, the middle school teaching job, the lakeside coffee shop, and a decent social life. The bike ride still topped my favorite pastime on the Beast, a 125cc engine. But in 2016, Candy Cane entered my life. The same model of bike, but at 250cc, double the power. I was still following Gordon on the weekends, yet this time I was able to stay a lot closer. And with this extra power on the bike, the weekend rides were more frequent, and as I mentioned before, following Gordon was better than any TripAdvisor. The trails through country locations and farming areas gave me the opportunity to explore the areas of Korea which few get to see. And in this video, Motorcycle New Paradigms, the journey will focus on a deeper exploration into this touring obsession. Quaint farming towns were something like out of a Lego fantasy land, and the roads were always free from cars, perfect for the motorcycle rider who just wants to wind around the roads on their own. And Yongdam had some of the best coffee stop locations near to where we were before in the last video. This location is a viewing platform that is something out of a picture postcard. The idea of getting lost and wandering the landscape in a foreign land is such an appeal. And without the GPS, it did mean that there were many U-turns and wrong directions, especially when we were seeking out a location we had never visited before. On this occasion, searching for Maisan Mountain in the Jeonbuk Province, specific mountains that have the shape of horses' ears. As you can see in the distance, 2 horses' ears. So a short trip from the Yongdam location, we end up at Maisan. Maisan translates into Horse Mountain because of its ears and gives the feeling of a lost world. Maisan was a great place to visit. It had a Buddhist temple, and it also had stone carvings and 80 stone pagodas, all made by one man. But for me, the location was not the highlight, it was the ride, and I couldn't wait to get back on the motorcycle. As for me, the true essence of being was this constant movement, so much beautiful scenery, changing and evolving. In 2016, I was very lucky to have coffee in certain locations or Buddhist temples, or even just discover new beaches. In this video, we will explore deeper into motorcycle riding around South Korea, unearthing this recent fascination for the adventure on 2 wheels.
Wow, the cherry blossoms are amazing here, hey?
Yeah.
So this is Adam, one of my best buds from Korea. He rides a Honda Steed Custom Chopper lowrider. And in March 2016, we do this road trip to Jindo for the Sea Parting Festival. Leaving Daejeon, it's a 6-hour journey on the bikes through the Jeonbuk Province to Jindo Island, hitting Hodong Beach for the Parting of the Sea Festival. 2 biker friends on 2 wheels on a road trip to a party. This was another long road trip which actually needed the help of some GPS.
I think you just take a right. It says, yeah, go here, and then there's a right turn up ahead.
Heading further south produced a less mountainous landscape as I was travelling.
Oh, something 125 there, mate.
125, huh?
125 on that last stretch.
125 kilometers an hour is only about 90 miles an hour. Over the limit, yes, but just a quick test for the bike top speed.
Mine won't do
Something I miss very much from South Korea is the service industry, as even filling the petrol tank is done for you. Things were getting a little confusing on the road, even with the GPS.
We should have taken that 15, but that last turn off was to go that way.
In South Korea, there are many roads which are perfect for motorcycle riding. These flat, straight roads with no cars on are just a dream for the motorcycle rider.
That was good for camera.
That's fucking awesome.
It was an amazing road.
Yes.
If it's like this all the way to Jindo.
From Mokpo to Jindo, there's a few bridges to cross, but none more architecturally impressive than the sunny draining gate, crossing into the smaller island of Munmyeon, before flying over the main Jindo Bridge with its spectacular view. Such a buzz on two wheels.
We should have taken a couple of turns back there, I think, but
This sign right up here points here, but it says no left turn.
right,
But maybe on the other side of this bump, maybe like a little loop or something.
right.
Jindo Island in South Korea is the same place where Jindo dogs originate from, but in the spring the cherry blossoms are impressive.
This is an amazing road, isn't it? I just wanted to stop back there, but I finally got to do it now.
Yeah, okay, good. I gotta...
And finally we reach Hodang Beach, although quite late for the parting of the sea spectacle, rather focusing on the support for our Daejeon friends who are the main event for us both.
Yeah, we can't get the bikes.
Are they walking across right now?
So this was the real reason why we were here, not so much the festival, but supporting our friends in the band. This is Justin, lead singer of the Man Ones, and along with the other expat entourage, they really know how to rock the house. Our arrival time was perfect, catching the opening set of the Man Ones, and then it was the Bum City Band. Whilst the Man Ones were the more popular rock cover songs, the Bump City Band was the soul and groove for expat gigs. Here, Nolan from Texas is singing fluently in Korean. It's at this point during intermission that I wish to remind viewers to like and subscribe, share with friends, get your popcorn, binge watch on all the episodes as so much more is to come.
Are we actually on Jindo?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if this is the way back. It is.
Yeah, we'll go up this way.
Ah, okay.
So early next morning, in slight recovery mode, we decide to explore Jindo.
Figured there's nothing really down here.
I think this just keeps going.
Just keeps going.
One road I thought probably goes like to the ocean side.
Okay. Do you want to lead the way?
With the effects of last night's party, I left it for Adam to lead the way. Arriving late yesterday, we did actually miss the parting of the Sea Festival. A walk in a few kilometers seemed insignificant to the buzz of 7 hours across country on a motorbike. And while crossing over the bridges into Mokpo, I learned something new about the place.
That curve, it says it's the F1 circuit. So they're racing on these big roads.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it turns out these big roads in Mokpo have been used for Formula 1 racing. So on the way home, as the day is heating up, Adam suggests a little swim. What a good idea, the perfect way to enjoy a road trip on two wheels. This is not usual for people in South Korea, but for Adam, from Minnesota, home of the Great Lakes, this is just the way.
Beautiful. Can we go down?
Can you? Can we go down? Yeah? Well, it's close enough.
Fancy a swim?
I do. Let's check it out. If it's warm, I'm getting in there, bro.
I'm gonna cannonball right off
Yeah, let's do it.
that.
And so Even though we took a swim in the lake and not the ocean for this trip, we still found more places that we could have actually gone for a swim if we had more time. But it was time to head home, and we'd had a good weekend. And so as this road trip to the far south of Korea comes to an end, so does this video, with a chance to introduce Adam, who'll be featured in many more episodes. I hope you enjoyed the adventure, and don't forget to subscribe and follow the adventures in Gonzo Vision, riding a motorcycle and having fun in the sun in South Korea.